Hello everybody, this is your boy bringing you a video, and if you hear any music in the background, it's because I am at work and the music is being played on the radio, but I am not the owner of that music that's being played in the background, so please ignore it. But before I begin, just comment, like, share the video. Please smash the likes, and don't think about the video on YouTube and TikTok where you can bash the horse and give me much love as you can possible. Alright, let's begin. Now, all the speculation that was going on about Jalen Carter being traded to teams, and teams are taking, and the Eagles were taking calls, rightfully so. They got every right to take calls about certain players to see where their heads at. Now, Jalen Carter put himself in a bad situation last year when in week 1 against the Cowboys where he so-called spit at Dak Prescott. Now, that was the question mark, and we all know that is not the right thing to do when it comes to anybody, because spitting on someone is disrespect to a point where it causes fights, and people like that do not tolerate it. I'll tolerate it. I ain't never spitting at nobody, much less spit at someone. That's not what we do here in this world, and definitely not in the NFL. But now, the speculation is that they thought that y'all thought that you Eagle fans that thought he was gonna be traded. Some of y'all running the ruck and running them up because of some of the guys who have left the Philadelphia Eagles. Blankenship, Dean, and Jahan Dotson. Y'all running them up, running scared. You know what I'm saying? And thinking that this guy was gonna leave. Y'all know good doggone well Eagles are not gonna let 2 cornerstones leave. They already signed Jordan Davis to a 3-year deal, which he signed today, as a matter of fact, but agreed to terms this past weekend. So now, since that is out the way, Jalen Carter is not being traded, according to speculation that they never going to trade. They just want to see where everybody's hearts are. So the Eagles not shopping them. Because if they did shop, the Eagles would command the 2 first-round picks for a guy who as talented as Jalen Carter. But word is it is, they are working on a new deal for Jalen Carter as we speak. So in the day now, we should be seeing and hearing about what the Eagles are going to get Jalen Carter for his years and contract details and for his dollars, signing bonuses, and guaranteed money, and the language in the contract. Because after what he did today, after what he did this past season, there's going to be some language in that contract, and I'm sure it is, about his attitude. And don't get me wrong, Jalen Carter's still young. He's still young. He got a long way to go to be mature. See, Jordan Davis already mature. Jordan Davis came into the league mature. Carter is still years away from being a mature player. When the time is right, he'll be mature. He'll learn from his mistakes and errors. He's learning now, but he still got that little young mentality, that little young immature mentality. So I'm sure with this contract, there's gonna be some clauses in the contract. If he do anything to violate the contract, it will be voided, or he could be traded to another team. That I'm willing to be. That's what could be the clause in this kid's contract. So other than that, I'm looking forward for the Eagles to getting this guy signed, getting out the way, so there will be no more speculations about this guy being traded to other teams, or much less on the trading block. So that's what I want to tell you guys. So you guys have to get that crazy thought out of your head about Jalen Carter being traded. Get out your head. That was never the speculation. Like I said, Eagle fans running amok. They just crazy thinking that this was gonna happen. When the Eagles drafted Jalen Carter 2023 and drafted Dayton 22, do you really think that they were gonna trade 2 top cornerstones of their team to go? No. You put players around players like that. So the Eagles, I expect the Eagles to probably bring in another pass rusher via free agency or via trade, or maybe you're doing the draft. We'll see what happens there. But anyway, this is your boy bringing you the news. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to the video. And I am out of here. Again, get that crazy psycho dumb thought out of your head. Jalen Carter was never going nowhere. I don't know what y'all, I don't know what y'all was thinking about, or what confused y'all was thinking or speaking of. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm talking about the situation. Peace out.